Welcome back to FreshPlays.
Oh, hey, happy Wednesday. What? Where we at?
What is the murder? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage.
I remember, do we meth corner for these?
So the suspicion should fall on them.
Nice.
Advance.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. It's gotta be the white cloth, right? Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
It's the white cloth.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. The only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity. Nope, fuck you.
No,
That's wrong.
Shut up, man. We got you.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterwards is Kyo. By the way, welcome back to FreshPlays.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of started in the middle of some hectic blade swinging action.
That's what you do, man. You gotta start these videos off hot.
Yeah, we did.
Get people engaged.
People don't want to sit around for an intro anymore. They want to see blades a flying and words a slicing.
Especially for a game that has so much fucking talking.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterwards is Kyo, aka Cork. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. Flashback noise. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
You can see the lines. It was there.
Cool. And retrieved it afterwards when you removed the cloth.
You got me, Danganronpa. You got me.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle onto the floor.
Chucked it, more like.
Wonderful. That's exactly correct.
Well.
What?
Uh-oh. It's correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into was just wasted effort now. Alas.
So it was you. You killed Tenko.
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Yes.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talk about, Cap?
You still don't understand. I killed Tenko. That is the truth.
Ooh.
But it is meaningless in this class trial.
So you were right.
Yes. Meaningless.
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Extra rule. I wasn't listening.
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. Which means the second death is a freebie for those who didn't get that.
Nice.
And also for myself. I had to remind
You
myself.
see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Such a shitty thing to say.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
A trivial issue.
Dude, turn him into a frog or a newt.
No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too. Question, was there anybody who has been very adamant about Cork being tried here?
No, I don't think so.
I wonder if Tenko killed Angie. That's boring.
No, that can't be it.
Yeah, you have to pick a blackened. Or would you pick the dead portrait as a blackened?
Yeah, you'd pick the dead portrait.
That'd be a weird twist if Monokuma's like, well, I gotta punish somebody, so...
Yeah.
Just the picture.
Then it would be Cork, then Cork gets punished, and he thinks he wasn't going to. That would be awful.
I don't think Tenko killed Angie.
I don't think so either.
Because then she would die. Like, either... Because then if she got away with it, Himiko would die. That's the thing.
What's her motivation?
Yeah, the only way someone would kill Angie is if they also didn't mind everyone else dying, too.
I think that she would sacrifice herself for Himiko.
But no, but he
Like to break the
kill
spell?
Angie, then confess and kill herself. Then why didn't she do that when the murder was revealed? Just be like, "Yep, me." Like, why go to the trouble of hiding?
Because it's a video game. I don't know.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
I think Cork might still be the ultimate culprit here. How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it beside you. Now she's being weird. If you're not the one, or if you're the one who killed Tanko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth. So you understand how she feels? I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings? Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Aw, same.
Hey, why you getting all worked up, Keebs? Chill, dude.
That's enough.
Oh.
It's voting time. I'm gonna vote for him. Himiko, you're acting suspect.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Yeah,
I
but-
don't think it's gonna be her because she was so comatose and like cool with being voted in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think Himiko did it.
No. Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tanko.
You monster.
Yeah.
You're lying. You killed Tanko and Angie.
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
It's almost as if jumping to conclusions would get you killed.
Yeah. We should talk it out more. This case might have a juicy plot twist. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Next to that, any way you look at this case, Kyo's obviously the
Are
culprit.
we in a debate scrum?
Ooh, I think so. That's your favorite music, right?
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Oh,
yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
Hey,
on.
bro.
Wowie, this argument is getting intense. At times like this, the Ultimate Academy is
Proud to present. I think
It's
we're all saying
very
this.
Oh, yeah.
Own morphological trial grounds. Yippee! I've been waiting for this.
Why were you waiting for it? What?
Because I am Kokichi. Kyo confessed to killing Tanko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Alright, let's get it started, baby. Hell yeah.
Split opinion.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, let's just screw this and key there, click. All right, oh, colors. Ooh, there's my logo. Lights, camera, action. Float. Oh, this is my favorite. I love this.
Skrillex ass music.
Right? But it's so good. I don't mind that they make us wait through it every time. Scrum debate, baby. Vote for Corey Kyo. Oh no. Don't vote yet!
Alright, no,
Not
this
that
is
he's not the
good.
killer, though.
This is sick. Kyo killed Tanko and Angie.
We didn't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Anyone could have entered my... Oh, no. My lab. That's not it.
No, the katana that was found in Kyo's lab.
As
That's
I
Kyo's.
said, anyone could have entered my lab.
Oh, yeah. So Kyo did kill Tenko, yeah?
Perhaps there's a second Blacken we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
You're smarter than that, plain girl. The cover first the way to Angie's lab and kill her.
Alright, when we're consistent, we gotta work together. Yep. So, I'll go through this. Kill. No, didn't. We know that. Angie is the key word in that one. Thomas found Kyo's lab.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so you're just looking for the orange word, aren't you?
No, the orange word doesn't appear until we go through it once.
I see.
Rule. Yeah. Rules out after both murders. Can I heal here? Yes, I can. Might as well.
Nice.
Alright, and mystery. Not yet. Still another mystery to solve. Bada bing, bada boom. Crouch bind.
Crouch bind.
We're right.
Push your opinions on others.
Shut up.
Don't
Alright.
vote. Don't vote.
We're right. This is our conclusion.
This is our conclusion.
This is our conclusion.
None of those characters are mine. All my characters are wrong.
Oh, yeah. Was that all my characters?
I think so.
Oh, God. It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tanko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tanko's crime scene.
Which one, Carl?
I believe it might have something to do with Angie's murder. Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tanko's murder scene.
Okay, this is gonna tie everything together. I'm ready.
I think it's the blood under the floorboard, right?
Oh no, it's the tape.
Is it bloody tape?
Well, the tape
with
was
the
at
hair?
Angie's scene, not at Tanko's scene.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
No, the question is, what clue was found at the crime scene that hasn't been explained yet?
I thought they were talking about Angie's.
I think it's the dried blood. I see!
Under the floor.
testing?
Yeah, this is Tanko's crime scene that we're talking about. The bloodstain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Did Cork really kill her because she discovered his method of using this murder? But that doesn't make sense. Why would he go through with the second murder? Okay, so let me say that in a full sentence, Beth. So I'm thinking it's possible that Cork killed Angie because Angie discovered when he was sawing these rooms to make them floorboardy.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have followed through with his second murder had he already murdered Angie.
No, see, what I think is, again, I suspect, I can't prove this, but I suspect the point of this seance was something very specific to Cork, and it involved somebody dying, basically. That in order for whatever ritual he wanted to complete, somebody had to die to do that. So he started setting up a murder only for Angie to discover it. He killed Angie to silence her, and then was like, well, now I got to go through with the ritual anyway, so I'll say it's a seance to talk to Angie, because he was going on about the seance before Angie died, so he wanted to do this ritual for a long time. And there's some backstory about the caged child village that we don't know. So I think we're going to discover that this ritual has some super secret importance to Kyo, that he was willing to do anything to accomplish it. So when Angie discovered this, he had to silence her.
All right.
Is my thought.
I like it. Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tanko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tanko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
But what's weird is that her head was dried blood, but the back of the head, where did she die?
So she was killed with a slash to the back, which was not dry, because that had been recent.
The forehead
was
dry. The forehead
was from when she discovered that.
So it would be weird for her to have discovered that, had bloody forehead, and then very soon after be killed with the back of the neck and have it be wet on the back of her neck, right?
I think enough time could have passed. You could argue that one would be dry and one wouldn't, because we don't know exactly what the time frame we're working in. I'm guessing it's overnight, right? So if she was
Why
killed,
wouldn't she tidy up her forehead in the time that it takes before that? I don't know.
Maybe she was too focused on the ritual. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only one dry?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because
it's a different person.
It was
the air was dry.
Yeah. I see. It was super dry today. Humidity 0%. The bloodstain wasn't from Tanko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance.
should make
Japanese
it-
language.
That should make it clear whose blood it was.
Be Angie's.
Probably.
Because that's the
Yeah,
only person
I
who was
see.
bleeding beforehand.
That bloodstain wasn't Tanko's. It was Angie's.
Dun, dun. Why was the blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in the research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I guess that's possible.
I didn't think of that either.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone. Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Why?
Did Angie have business in rooms?
Probably for the ritual.
The
'cause
spirit, yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to risk burning her lab down either. It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again. I do lie a lot, but I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
This is Cork.
Angie left her lab on her own
This is
and headed to the
boring.
room where she was killed. I mean, you say that, but we didn't get it until just recently.
Yeah, I really like the dynamic that could have existed where
Yeah.
like a blackened was able to just hang out with everybody because it causes a really fun conflict for them all to
Yeah.
deal with. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see that play out. That's all.
Is Kokichi's,
It's a good trial.
is Kokichi's statement true, or... Oh, hey, more non-stop debate.
Yeah.
Baby, baby, baby. Let's throw down.
So bloody tape then was used to staunch the wound on the forehead.
That would make sense. The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go to an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for the candles.
That's it. She wanted a candle
Oh, I think that's true.
to keep herself awake at night.
No.
She would drip hot wax on her butt.
Oh, that sounds like something only you would do.
I wish we could
like
confirm that.
Poop.
What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there. The art research lab is not where Angie was killed.
So Necronomicon would confirm the...
She wanted a candle to
Candle.
burn for the ritual. I think.
Sounds good.
Let's try it.
I like it.
Except for the candles. Yep.
She wanted a candle.
Yes! I agree, but not for the reasons that you say.
Yeah, not the wax thing. Not
Not
the wax part.
thing. Don't
I knew
talk
that it
about
was about the wax on her body.
Listen, what me and Kaito do on our free time is not your business. That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
No, Angie was gonna use it for the ritual.
Glad you agree with me, Shitchi. Shitchi.
Shuchi.
According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Look at that image on the left, the guy with his eyeballs.
Super creepy.
Ooga booga.
Yeah, you have to burn the book. In the ritual. Then did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start the fire within Angie's lab. She didn't start the fires. It was always burning on the candles turning.
Focus,
all.
Kaito.
Sorry. Music is good.
This is you, Kaito.
Oh, yes, of course. So she went to get a candle from one of the empty rooms. Oh, that makes sense. Yes.
And that's when the culprit attacked. Oh, and that's when the culprit attacked her.
The opposite character.
So I just threw everybody off. That's why there was dry blood under floor. Oh.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Great, bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
I don't think she was attacked.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murderer would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be Ato's will! Or maybe the power of magic?
He's just prodding her.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
Was she stabbed post-mortem?
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Unless there's no gravity in that room. When she was killed.
I think she was
That's
still
smart.
alive after the attack in the empty room.
I think there's no gravity.
I think Monokuma turned off the gravity in the room.
Yeah. We were all singing, so we didn't notice it.
Right, he entered cheats into the council.
Rosebud.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab. That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that.
Is that the bloody duct tape?
I think it might be the
it's
wound on her forehead.
katana? Or the wound on the back of her neck.
Yeah.
Which might be the Monokuma file.
Forehead injury, I think.
That's the first time, though.
I got it.
Oh.
Yeah, but that wasn't the killing blow is the point. The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why.
So it wasn't a post-mortem attack.
No. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
So I see. So the puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Puddle of blood. I like that band. She hates me.
Kaito, focus!
Oh shit, the
Kaito.
music is in my head. Oh, it's all clear now.
So annoying.
Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
Kaito, people are dead. Stop singing.
Finish her.
All clear. This is all clear? What are you all talking about?
No one's accused him.
All clear? What is all clear?
Yeah, what is happening right now?
What are you, all clear? What are you, what
Is he a robot?
are,
Oh, there it is. Knew it. She was a girl.
You're a lady!
Called it.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh shit, Beth, do you want to take this voice?
Oh shit, he's got like multiple personalities?
Oh.
Yeah, this is the sister he was referring to earlier.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah, I knew it.
What?
I fucking knew it.
Wow! Sweet Korkio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There's no meaning to any of them.
What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn words.
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
I like how she had to put makeup on.
Every
She
time,
definitely has lipstick on.
every
Oh,
time
yeah,
that they
underneath
pull
that.
the thing up,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of the gloss.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog. Nothing is clear at all.
Nope. Whoa.
I got
wowzer.
another rebuttal showdown, Jesus.
All right.
Bloody duct tape, probably, because we haven't used that yet. Angie was attacked in an empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible. Impossible.
Do you remember what he said about his
That's
sister?
nothing
Mike?
but an
No.
illusion. You intend to poison our minds with delusion?
I can't remember sister stuff.
There's like one line that he said it. It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story.
Like, we're not even reacting to the fact that...
That just happened, yeah. After it was struck in the empty room, she was carried to a research lab and then killed. You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a drop of blood was dropped? Impossible, no blood stain. I thought I hit it. Did you see blood in the hallway?
Tape.
And why wasn't it smeared all over? There's nothing. It's not there, is it? Tape. You're just blending facts. What kind of detective are you?
Tape.
Yeah, I thought that's what I used, but maybe not. Maybe it comes later. You say the culprit was carried Angie's body? Not drop of blood. The hall, empty room. There was no blood stain. Even if you put down later, there's no traces of evidence left behind. No evidence anywhere. That was it.
Nice.
That's allow me to cut through that mask.
Yeah, everybody's just cool with her revelation of being a girl.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think that
He might not be a
he's
girl.
a girl.
It might
I think
just
he's
be-
got like dual. He's got cognitive dissonance disorder.
Yeah, or something.
Is that what it's called?
Multiple personality disorder.
Yeah,
Or
they don't call
schizophrenia.
that. They don't call it multiple personality disorder anymore. It's
Really?
got like a different term. I think it's cognitive dissonance.
There was evidence. There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body. What? It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it. What an idiot. Wow.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua, how long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie. Oh, we gotta select the enemy. It's gotta be.
All right.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Creepy
Cork.
face here.
Corkadork.
It was you,
Corkadork.
Corkadork.
What a corkadork.
It's you, Cork. You killed Angie.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So it's true.
Well, it was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
I'm with you, Oma. You killed both of them. Why? Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, the only one victim was necessary to win.
Only one of my best friends.
Why? Why did you kill them both?
Why, Lisa?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
And how is that an accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
What? Huh? Which one? Which one wasn't part of the
The
plan?
murder was an accident.
Angie. Yeah.
Yep. I see.
Wait, what?
Angie's murder was an accident.
How do you accidentally kill somebody? What? Tenko was an accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit sitting up and was killed?
Oh, sucks to be Angie.
Yeah, really.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko,
I wonder
my
why
other best friend.
I wonder why if the reason the ritual didn't work is that Oma secretly sabotaged it somehow. Like, he still wanted all this to play out, but he fucked with it.
Do rituals work, though? Because magic's not been proven.
Yeah, I know, but in this world, like, everyone seems to be convinced it does, and Kyo certainly thinks so. He only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am?
Was he not?
Why is it?
Is Korakia the culprit?
Oh, maybe.
Calm yourself, Korakio.
Yes.
You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
I just imagine like putting up the mask and pulling the mask down, and putting up the mask and putting it down.
He gets caught on his tooth at one point. He's like,
Who am I?
What's going on?
You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
You got some problems.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. Why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Lipstuck.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations, not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie.
And we'll find out if he does have evidence if he killed Angie
when we come back.